Hey guys, this is Matt from Pro Madden, and here we're going to be looking at an updated version of the bunch trail play from the Panthers gun bunch. There will be a link in the description going back to the previous video about this play, so I won't go over too many of the concepts there. So here, if they bring their safeties down and they're playing cover 4, then you can always burn them over the top. And the same thing here, if they play cover 3, you can always burn them over. You can beat that safety across his face. You just want to max protect to give yourself some time, depending on if they're sending 3 or 4. So here versus cover 2, it's the same. I mean, we went over this in the last video, so I won't go into too much detail here, but basically you have in versus cover 2, you can either split the safeties, throw it low, and make sure you don't get hit. Versus cover 2, you don't have to move that receiver. It's actually better if you leave him wide, and then you can throw that in the middle of the field a lot easier. And of course, if the user goes up and tries to take away that skinny post, you can throw it underneath to the tight end. So here versus man coverage, if you get man pressed, you can just motion that drag. You can either hit the tight end or you can hit the drag route. And occasionally, so that post probably won't get open versus man. It just depends on the matchup. If you've got, an elite wide receiver, you can win that matchup. But here against Marlon Humphreys, the wide receiver is not able to get open. Here versus cover 0 or like a 6-man blitz, you can go ahead and block the tight end, and then you can just have a high-low option with the whip route, which can beat man, and the corner route. And then you still have a check down with the running back, who can also beat man coverage with this option route. So if they decide to take away our post and they're playing cover 3, like they're going to user it or they man it up or whatever, we will be able to then, depending on how many people are rushing, if they're rushing 3, then we can just send everyone on a route. If they're rushing 4 or 5, maybe we should block the running back. But we're just going to go look at all our underneath options. So it's going to be hard for them to use or cover the post route and also cover the tight end underneath. So we'll go into replay and check this out. So versus cover 2, we've got this post coming over the top and it's splitting both the safeties, and that's mainly because we have that corner route on the other side. So this is cover 2 sync, so the corner is going to run with the wide receiver, but you can see that we're able to split the safeties and beat them over the top. if we know we're getting like press man or like cover zero blitz man, we can just motion, put that wide receiver on a motion route, motion slant, and he gets wide open. And also versus cover zero, if you get the right matchup, so there we can see we had a step on him, but if that's a better receiver or better matchup, we can win over the top with cover zero. On this version, we are basically motioning that corner out, and now it becomes a post route. And so that'll allow us to have like a double post concept, and we just read the defense, see which post gets open, and then we have a drag and an out route or a whip route underneath as some check down options. Here versus a cover 4 drop zone, so we want to max protect. As you can see, even the double team on the outside, we got pressured, but that's why you want to max protect, so you can roll out and throw that deep post, and that usually gets over the top of cover 4 drop defenses. The main reason we're motion snapping the post route is so that he doesn't get jammed by any of these zones. So we snap the ball before he kind of gets too wide. But the idea is also versus man, he won't get pressed if we motion snaps. So here, another version of this play is what I'd like to call like a flood, like flooding the right side. So we've got a streak, an out route in a corner, which is a traditional way to beat kind of any zone defense. So the streak is always your first read. Then you want to read the corner. So the streak in the corner by itself, you don't even need the out route. So we can either throw out route to the tight end, or we can leave him on his angle route, just mess with your opponent. That corner route usually beats any zone defense unless they protect the sticks and it's like 4th and 20. But usually that streak with the corner route is able to get over the top any curl flat zone. And if they overplay that corner streak combo with the user, then you can now start to attack the middle of the field with the angle route or the running back on the option route, or even the post, depending on their coverage shell. And versus press man, we definitely want to motion snap that streak so that he doesn't get pressed. And if we have enough speed, enough of a mismatch, we can throw that over the top, and I'll show a better throw right here. Yeah, so motion snap that if they're playing press man. This will also help to clear out the right side, so you can throw your other man beaters. So you can max protect, throw a whip, and then worst case, if you don't know what to do, it doesn't hurt to just max protect and then just have a nice high-low concept that's going to be man or zone. So comeback beats man, the whip beats man, and then the high-low action between the whip and the comeback beats zone. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content. I'll be continuing this playbook series, so like I said before the end of the Christmas promo, this whole Panthers ebook should be done. I'm working on my Patreon page and my Twitter page. So just stay tuned for updates. Let's just keep growing this channel, and let's keep going.
traffic, and it's intercepted.